On April 21st, 2026, the Corey Holcomb 5150 show had a pretty interesting episode in which it featured YouTuber Lakeisha Keisha, shout out to her, but also it responded to Anton Daniels' lawsuit. Now, we all know that Anton Daniels' wife and daughter has a civil lawsuit that was established in February. And Corey Holcomb would respond to it in a very creative way.
Play the video. The truth, ladies.
You a monkey. You a monkey.
First of all, I think that this is a copyright strike trap. I think Corey made this song so that everybody could put it on their YouTube channel so he could try to strike them down, because this is his new intellectual property. So I'm probably going to chop this to bits. If you want to see the full video, you can either go to Corey's latest episode of the 5150 show, Love Making Petty Folks Mad. So if you want to see the actual full thing, you can go there, or you can check out Anton's video, Corey Has Officially Gone Too Far.
You a monkey. I know it makes you sad and mad, girl. You and your zookeeper husband wanted drama in the game and started trouble on the internet. Yes, you stupid, y'all should quit. Oh, then y'all had a baby and another primate was born. But that's what you get. 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 All that makeup ain't hiding what is so plain to see. You a monkey. You a monkey.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right, I'm not gonna lie neither. If y'all saw my brother and I, we had the original video we released about this, and yeah, it caught me a little bit. It made me laugh, but it's still extremely disrespectful, man. This ain't right. If it was my family, I wouldn't think it was funny one goddamn bit. I can't help if I was triggered. Is that what they call when you remove responsibility? I was triggered.
It's hard not to look at this and not laugh. I'm gonna be honest. I understand, like, that is wrong that he's doing,
and it's catchy. You a monkey.
This, but a part of me honestly feels that this damn song in this animated cartoon, it is the most funniest thing that I have seen on YouTube since, I don't know, maybe Tariq Nasheed came out with the Crispy Show and making fun of other people like Roller Martin and stuff like that. It's that diabolical. And even though that was wrong, like, as a black person, it was funny. This, I'm sorry, I know I've been going back and forth with Corey Holcomb here and there. This is funny as hell. It's wrong.
Right. I said the same thing. I agree with you 100%, O'Shea. I mean, nobody said Corey wasn't funny. Nobody. You can't fix your face to say that. And I understand, perhaps you're more offended, than you find it funny, and, or you don't find it funny at all. It is immature, it is silly, it is childish and all that. But the comedian in me, man, you a monkey, and it's catchy.
It's hilarious, right? I'm just removing the fact that when I look at it and there's monkeys and stuff, I don't like what he's doing, but it was funny. Okay?
And the thing is, monkey got a good comedic ring to it. I don't know if you know that. When you just say it, whether you say monkey or monkey, it's just something about the way the two syllables hit.
And I had to damn near cut the video off, so I just couldn't just keep looking at it. I had to cut it off. All right. Now I want to move into the other parts of the video. Now, the problem with this video is this. Now, Corey Holcomb justifies this video by making this comment.
I don't even say names on my show.
How you say her name in monkey?
I can't wait to, if this thing actually goes through, it probably gets slapped out in California.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something, man. I can't wait till people, I hope that somebody feels like they can go in front of a judge and say, look, that's me, and he was talking about me. I can't wait. I am too smart to get caught up with the sucker.
So here, Corey Holcomb uses the no-name defense. He's saying, yes, I have this lawsuit from this dude.
I don't know. People telling me in the comments that that's a strong defense. What I'm gathering is that, he doesn't have a leg to stand on. I find that hard to believe. I think Anton strikes me as the type of person that would do his due diligence. So I can't see him filing an intentionally frivolous lawsuit. Although it would strain Corey's pockets just to deal with the lawsuit in and of itself.
But Corey Holcomb believes because I am not explicitly naming Anton Daniels or his wife or his daughter, then I can't be held liable for what is being portrayed. Yes, I put them on a shirt, hypothetically, but I never said that they was a monkey. Okay? He's also saying that he
just made a whole 90s R&B Jodeci, Tony Terry, When I'm With You As love song, calling him a monkey. Allegedly.
Too smart to get caught up in this stuff because he avoids specific names for the people that he's beefing with. And then the House of Hypocrites, who was reviewing this video, would say this.
I had made a point that Corey Holcomb gonna mention, and it's just almost common sense though, because when he posted that particular picture depicting Anton's I guess wife and daughter as the apes that you see in this video, he never said, hey, this is your daughter. Hey, Anton, this is your wife. He specifically said, hey, Lane, this is dedicated to you. Didn't even put a name on it. You feel me? They didn't name Anton, didn't name his daughter, didn't name his wife. So when I seen it on the lawsuit, I'm like, well, y'all only inferring this is you. Because he never said it was you, right? And if you haven't seen the lawsuit breakdown, well, I'm gonna put it on the video. I'm gonna put it in the description, or it's gonna be at the end of this video. But yeah, I was like, they took ownership of the characters of the apes, and I'm like, do you feel like this is a representation of you, right?
I feel like this is a gaslighting tactic. You have a near physical altercation with the man. Your very next show, you spend all the time leading up to the release of the photograph and t-shirt and all that other stuff. You spend all the time prior to that discussing said near physical altercation. And then as a coup de grace, I think I'm using that word right, I'm not sure. But just to top it off, you release this and say, this is dedicated to you. Dedicated to whom? Who we been talking about this whole time? Who was we talking about last week? Who are you beefing with? That's what I'm saying. So to stand there and say, oh, you're you gonna just own it? You gonna just say, what do you feel like you're a monkey? Are you saying that you're a monkey? I'm just saying a monkey. I just like talking about monkeys. I just love me some monkeys. That's being quite disingenuous. And if you don't know what gaslighting means, this is a classic example. I'm not exactly sure where House of Hypocrites stands. I believe he's kind of contrary to Corey Holcomb, but I think in this particular instance, he's I don't know, maybe trying to play devil's advocate, but I don't think that stands up. Whether or not it stands up in court, I'm not sure. Y'all let me know.
A hit dog's only holler. You're not about to depict me as a something derogatory. You feel me?
He says this: hit dogs will only holler, to suggest that Anton's family is only upset because they see themselves in the depiction, even though Holcomb merely dedicated to you lame without a specific name. He also challenges this kind of concept of representation, saying that a court should recognize these characters as a direct representation of Anton's family if no names were used, arguing that taking ownership of that is counterproductive. So his argument is, well, why would you want to say that's you in the first place? I mean, are you a monkey? But if you look at this video, it is clear to see what the monkey is depicted as. You have one of the monkeys with glasses. You have one of the monkeys with the beard. That definitely indicates Anton.
Right. once you consider the fact that they are in a current beef. It's the number one topic on his show for the last 2 months or so running.
Then a daughter, and then a wife. Okay? Now that's my interpretation. But let's go on to another person that he would talk about.
I got all kind of people talk crazy. Monkeys, zookeepers.
A lot of them out there.
Yeah, there's so many people
How
talk
you trying
crazy.
to come back from a How you do shit?
You work for the government.
Oh yeah, and then he's still trying to accuse your boy of the graping.
And to start causing drama for
and then
people.
come back around like ain't nothing happened a couple years ago. You got to be a to get back to normal from taking.
So he would talk about somebody who was a rapist. And in my honest opinion, I agree with House of Hypocrites. He's referring to Poetic Flacco. Now, this is not true about him, but allegedly this might be somebody close to Poetic Flacco, somebody in Poetic Flacco's circle that actually has.
He said it's his cousin and he's got nothing to do with them. He showed a photograph and everything.
That's this allegation, which really is implying that Poetic Flacco is the person that is being named, although he's not naming the person. So he's saying even against Poetic Flacco, or allegedly that person, if Poetic Flacco tried to sue him for what he said just now, I didn't mention his name. Everything is all good, right? Well, there is bad news, in my honest opinion. Number one, if you are going to say that, well, those depictions are not who I say they are, and I'm too smart to get around it, by saying that on camera, in my honest opinion, you're pretty much telling the entire world that, yes, that's
It means what you think it means.
who I'm talking about, but I'm too smart to get caught up in it, when literally you just showed the video of you singing about the exact depiction of who you are actually being sued by. That is a problem for me. I don't understand who's in this.
Oh, like the Inception, like an Inception move. So you come back and say, you can't sue me for this. And so now it's like, sue you for what? Since we're speaking in vague terms, what can I sue you for? I get it. Damn. They double back on you, Corey.
Legal team who's telling him that's okay, but there is a concept called the of and concerning requirement. This is a fundamental legal principle in defamation that dictates a plaintiff must prove the defamatory statement was actually about them. However, the law is far more sophisticated than a simple name search. Okay?
Sophistication.
For a statement to be
That is not Corey's strong point.
actionable, it must be understood by a third party to refer to the plaintiff. It does not matter if the speaker intended to refer to someone else or intended to be vague. Okay? All that matters is if an ordinary viewer or a listener
Would understand that this is who you're talking about. Damn, that's deep.
based on context, the of and concerning requirement is satisfied. Damn. Let's look at the context test in which the of and concerning requirement can be solidified. Unique physical attributes. Mentioning specific tattoos, a unique beard, glasses, or a specific medical condition. Let's look at this particular person here. This guy is on a microphone, okay? He has a beard, he has glasses. If we put these two photos side by side, it is
Who do you think he's talking about?
easy to infer that even though he is not mentioning Anton's name, the third party viewer, which is you or me, can obviously identify that this is who he is talking about.
Especially after understanding the context and the content from his show for the last few weeks.
With Anton, it is the truth. And the reason why we understand that is because of another thing: timing. We all know that he mentioned the case. He just said it there on the podcast that's going to get thrown out in California. So we know that the timing aligns right up along to when the cartoon was published. This carries into the small group theory. When someone makes a defamatory statement about a small identifier or group, every member of that group may have a claim for defamation. And then we also know that the public understands that this is who he's talking about, because how could that joke be funny? You could just look at the comments in the live stream, and then you tell me that if people didn't recognize that that was Anton and that was his wife or family, that it wouldn't be so funny. It's so funny to people because that is who he's talking about. Now, again, we got to talk about Anton Daniels being a public figure. Anton Daniels being a public figure is okay to roast. His wife and underage daughter are likely private individuals, in which we talked about this before. So the
Exactly. Okay. O'Shea done been to the law library. Go ahead, O'Shea.
legal bar for private individuals to win a defamation suit is much lower. Using derogatory imagery like this against a child is a particularly higher risk in courtroom. Again, it moves from satire into harassment. And again, Corey can say this is a joke. And again, I thought it was funny, but it's different than how the courts would see it. That's
Right.
all that I'm saying.
Now, that judge, I don't think he will be as easily tickled.